but as soon as they slid open, I realized out of the edge of my vision that something was obstructing my path. I looked up and realized some guy had stepped directly into the doorway, only it wasn't a normal person. It was a clown. He was wearing the full getup, oversized rainbow pants, a baggy yellow shirt with red suspenders, giant red shoes, and this exaggerated white makeup smeared across his face. Red nose, blue eyebrows, the whole cartoon nightmare. The only thing missing was the wig. I was literally frozen in shock at the sight of him. Not only was I caught completely off guard, but until then, I had never been in such close proximity to something so bizarre. He didn't say anything, he just stood there, not trying to get on the train, but clearly preventing me from getting off. I snapped out of my haze and realized I had a good 5 seconds before the doors would close, so I had to do something. I tried to brush past him, but the literal moment I made contact with him, he leaned down in one fluid motion like he was trying to make sure we were face to face. Before he could grab or restrain me, I sprinted past him, and that's when he lurched forward in an attempt to tackle me. I dodged him and continued running, and he started chasing me. It was terrifying. There was no one else around, and I was being chased by a killer clown. The 96th Street station is relatively quiet in the early afternoon, so I was essentially on my own. I shot a glance behind me and saw him pursuing me, only his stride wasn't normal. He was running with this jerky motion like his limbs were disproportionate, but I was much more focused on what was now in his hand. It was what looked like a kitchen knife. I didn't know where he had been hiding it or what his intentions were, but I didn't care. I ran up the stairs and out of the station, and immediately reported the situation to the police. He didn't follow me onto the street, but I was still pretty shaken up. The police sent someone down to the station, but he was gone by then. Even after talking to the police and being reassured that I was safe, I couldn't get the irrational thought out of my head that he somehow knew where I lived and was going to track me down later.